Jan Buettner used to be an IT hotshot, and now he owns a castle, the Gut Weißenhaus. 4 years ago, the former manager bought this castle on the Baltic Sea coast, 7,500 square meters of land. Buettner wants to convert it into a 5-star resort featuring a hotel, shops and a conference center.
Working in the virtual world for a dozen or more years meant I had nothing I could really grab a hold of. When I was starting out, I would mow the lawn at home because I wanted to have the feeling of doing something. Here you notice that you're making something.
Buettner is always on the go. He's now investing his millions in promising start-up companies. One example is the Cologne fashion label Armed Angels that sells via the internet. The 44-year-old visits twice a year. Sometimes he even sets up his office in the warehouse. He's seen a lot over the years and can pass on some of that knowledge to the young entrepreneur, Martin Höfele. Buettner tells him about the latest fashion trends at successful companies. Valuable tips for the new kid on the block.
As an investor, he looks at a lot of different projects and invests in a few of them too. That gives him an overview so he can, for example, tell us about ideas brought over from the US that we're not familiar with. It's perfect.
Armed Angels is in good shape. 2 university friends founded the label 3 years ago. The clothes are cool, environmentally friendly and fair trade. Buettner is enjoying his investment and at the spur of the moment can't resist trying on the clothes. He likes what he sees. Young internet shoppers are big fans of the new fashion, even though a pair of jeans can set you back more than 100 euros. But what does Buettner pay attention to with his investments?
People are what really count. Of course, the product also has to measure up, gain a market, and if it takes off, it has to have the chance to grow and develop.
Back at the Gut Weißenhaus, the hotel is supposed to open in 2011 at the latest. The owner keeps in shape by swimming and enjoys living close to the Baltic Sea. Profit is no longer Buettner's top priority.
The point is to give meaning to everything you do. Ideally, these should be investments that eventually pay off. To see the project as something profitable is a major challenge. But it's also important to use the money wisely, to have a nice piece of land that I can take care of. That's a nice thing.
Jan Buettner plans to pour as much as 34 million euros into his sprawling property by the sea. He's convinced it will be a hit. Anything less would be unacceptable.